Whoops. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome back to my live stream. Whoops. Good morning. Sincerely Em is in the house today, huh? It's been a long time. How are you, Cici? How's Hong Kong? Dwayno, good morning. Good morning to you guys. Good to see you again, guys. Today, I'm glad to be home. Glad to be home. We are plan on drying rice today, but weather is not good. Makes me dry all over, Char. Dry what? You want me to dry you under the sun? Mag-focus ko. You mean part-time? Are you doing a part-time? Yes, look in pink. All my sports clothes are too dry and they are too hot. How are you doing, Chari? How's Mike? We still have lots of rice to dry today, but the weather seems very scary. Sunny, but at the same time, the sky is dark, so it's very scary to put out the rice. You may get wet. Why, any misunderstanding? What's going on? Is he not talking to you as well? Sincerely, ano ka? Full-time ka sa ako mo, Sisi, o nagkukuskus ka lang part-timer? I'm on red tide, so he must salute. So you have that attitude too, huh? During your monthly period? Well, every woman have attitude, huh? Every month. I mean, once a month. Red tide is not red a flag. I call it red flag for me. Red flag, meaning to say you have to take a precaution during that period. Cushion, cushion. Yeah, you see my shoulder is too dark. I get sunburned, but I'm glad it's not pain. It's just shining red. Hey, Cracker is in the house. How you doing? What's up, Philip? Good morning to you. Maayong gabi. Naimbag na bigat mo, Cracker. I'm Ilocana. I'm not Bisaya, so naimbag nga bigat. Good morning in Ilocano is naimbag nga bigat. On the markets, I never called him so noisy outside. I see, okay. Well, today I have sometimes I get bored though when I'm not busy. Weather is not good. We are scheduled to dry more 28 sacks of rice today, but weather is not very friendly. But the rice is already outside, but we are waiting that the sun will show up well. Oh, I see. There is a differences. I got almost 100 subscribers in 3 days. Why? Yeah, why? Tell me the secret. You gained the 1,000 for one day only, or what? Oh, yeah. Well, sorry about that, Crocker. You can either talk to me Tagalog but not Bisaya because I cannot understand Bisaya. If you speak Bisaya, you can actually sail me. I wouldn't be able to understand you. If you speak to me Bisaya, I wouldn't be able to understand because I am Tagalog Ilocano. So tell me the secret how to gain 1,000 in just 3 days. Philip? Magandang umaga, magandang gabi sa'yo. About 300. Oh, I see. Wow, that's amazing, huh? 300 a day. Wow. What did you do? Did you posted an interesting content? Does people followed you by that? I don't know why. Well, there must be a secret. There must be something you did. That's why you gain 300 a day. You're not doing sub to sub, aren't you? So that will be a big surprise. Oh, good morning! A link to a naughty fashion show in the community tab was only his Really, which one is? Which link? How you doing, Paul? I see. Okay. Well, so you shared a link in your community, right? Is that what you're trying to say? I don't even know what is the date today, guys. The blood. Should I do the same? Where the hell is that? Hang on, guys. Let me just. Hi, Cher. Good morning, Cher. Let me just do something here, guys. We have panel today. Hi, if you guys wanna come up. I don't know. I went there and said share the stream. Maybe people followed my post back to the channel. Maybe. Well, that's a good thing if you share. If you shared, maybe the owner is very supportive. So once you shared her post, whose content it is, maybe she helped you to gain a subscriber. All right, Teja. How you doing, Teja? Or you want me to buy you some electric tape? Why is that electric tape for? Why do I need electric tape? Open topic. I need wear clothes when bouncing without. Because that's good. That's a good topic though, huh? Well, do you have answer to Teja us here, Philip? Why we need to wear a clothes when we born same without? Why do we need to wear it if we was born naked? Ah, you want me to do a band-aids outfit, is it? But why you choose electric tape? I think, yeah, that's a good question, Teja. Why do we need to wear a clothes which is we was born naked? Because there will be changes, you know. You will be exposed in the world already, and when you was before you came out of the world, you know, you was hidden inside of your mama belly, Teja. But once you're out of the world, of course, you don't want to see everything, to show everything about yourself. Aha! So that's it. Wow, amazing. Maybe I should do the same video. '69. Wow, that's amazing. I can monetize. Oh, maybe. Why you said that? Why you don't wanna be monetized, Philip? Oh, I know. This is John. Said wait 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Why do you need to wait 3 weeks? They need to review. I think they need to review your channel, your content. If you copied something, what did you do with that viral videos that you're talking about? Did you share it or did you repost the content? And I have tax income now money. It's tax. Well, only if you earn something, they will gonna take a tax from there if you earn something, Philip. That's the only reason they take a tax. But if you don't earn anything, of course they will not gonna charge you because they know you're not earning something, right? Hi Shan, how are you doing, brother? I don't even have to file now. I'm Well, you don't really need it, so fuck it. Like you said, you don't have to apply monetization if you don't want it. But if you are good on, pulling some viewers, like, your fellow Americans, pretty sure there's something they can, they do on your channel, like you said, something going on to your channel that you gain the subscriber that fast. Lourdes, good morning, amiga. Good morning, amiga Lourdes. Did you buy me subs? Can anyone buy me a sub as well? Even just a view, that would be great. If I get a view from you guys, maybe if you can help me play some of my videos. Vamos, vamos, vamos. Vamos, ki, vamos. What does that even mean, guys? Let me Google it. What is Lourdes talking about? Here I have to ask for the Google. Hang on. Va, vamos. Ki, vamos. In English. Let's go, let's go. Ah, this is what it means. Let's go, vamos, ki vamos. This, guys, I didn't know that the Google could help. Now, whatever Lourdes talking about here, she said, vamos, ki vamos is let's go, let's go. That's the meaning of what she said. Portuguese. Ah, is she Portuguese? Ah, now if I understand what you guys talking about, then I will just ask to Google. Last week, my fee won $10,000 at the casino. Last year, she won same in Las Vegas. Wow, she's good on gambling though. She's lucky. Brazilian speak Portuguese. Oh, I see. Okay, so she must be from Brazil. Brazil. I do not have a topic, so can anyone bring a topic today to talk about? Anyway, I have a, if you want to join my panel today, just ask me the link. 10 people in the house. Good morning, everyone. You prefer to be silent? I'm only speaking to few people here, but I see viewers at 10. I took a pic of the cast and sent it to Big Kevin. Wow. So what people reaction about that money? Bob, good morning, Bob. An easy day for me today, Bob. Weather is not friendly today, but the 28 bags of rice is ready to dry today because we got back from a harvest yesterday afternoon, so we got 28 bags of rice today that needs to dry. The rice that we dried up yesterday, it's already, in safe. It's totally dry now. So we are filing to those already dried rice to wait for the good price. I hope maybe the price will increase until end of this month. Oh! Hi, Sean! There's still a lot of hard work, Bob, because there's still Saturday. We have to harvest 4 hectares on Saturday, and after a week we have another harvest coming up. I'm not really a boss. Boss don't need to work hard, Philip. I'm still working hard, I'm still carrying those 30 container of water to spray insecticide. If I am a boss, if you think I am a boss, you don't see me working hard. But I am still working too hard. How you doing? How you doing, Sean? Thank you so much for the thumbs up, Sean. Let me just make this. Give you all. John, are you using one account only, or you keep on changing? Supervisor. Is that how you call it? Just call me farmer. I'm good with that. I would like to see as much the harvest as you can. Yeah, I have more. How many harvests do we have to do? 4 hectares to 1, 3, 5, 6 hectares more. Foreigners need to see farming videos. That is the real Philippines. Yeah, but you have to keep in mind, Bob, it's not everywhere here in the Philippines are farming. Some of them are fishermen. They are fishing. But here, that is our main production. But myself here, I'm doing also meat production, chicken, poultry, egg production, and meat production. So I have 3 things that I'm doing here for me. I don't know what happened to my dog. Maxi! Bye-bye! Lady in charge. I don't know how you call it, but you can call me farmer lady. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Fisherman Pulubi at JD Mayan. Why do you call me even mayaman? I'm not mayaman. I'm not rich. I'm surviving. The term of mayaman for me is someone who's not really need to work anymore. What they do is only traveling without working. That is the image of rich for me. Many foreigners only see the city. Yes, that is true. Because that is what they travel for. See the city. See the city. Now, Sir Rick, if you are listening today, we need to dry 28 bags of rice today. But yesterday is, how many did we try? 28 and 33 yesterday. 33 bags yesterday and today is 28. How are you doing, Ronald? Well, let's say I call myself being surviving. Surviving. I mean, I'm in the states of being survivor. I mean, surviving to a hard life. Successful, I can see a bit better life. Not yet a successful. Not that too successful, I think. Good to hear you're doing good, Ronald. It is 50 years of wonder the price. Today, the price today, the fresh rice, guys, 21.50 peso per kilo, and one sacks is, hang on, let me get the calculation. One bags of rice is, the lowest weight is 50 kilo plus 21.50. That is the fresh, okay? So the one bags of rice will be 1,000, about 1,000, let's say, because some of the bags of rice, sometimes the lowest weight is 50, but sometimes 60, but it doesn't go down to 50 kilos. So one bags, let's say you got 1,000 peso per bags times, no, sorry, that is was the 1,000 times 28, let's say. Let's go to 28. Mistake. I made a mistake. 50 times 21.50 equals 1,075 times 28 bags. The 28 bag will be about 30,000 peso plus. 30,000 plus. That you will get it from 28 bags of rice. Miss Hart, good morning. Brad, good morning. But if you dry the rice, guys, the rice price when it's dry is 26 per kilo. My wife bought her family 20 bags of rice in the mountain. Wow. Is that a fresh rice? Is that with the skin? Or it's already rice? Oh, it's already rice. So how many months they will gonna eat that 20 bags of rice? That seems like rice is life. Well, last year I got only 10 bags. No, it's not 10. I only saved 10 bags of rice, but we did not use it all. My parents, my brother use it. We don't eat much rice here in this house. They weigh the bags. Some bags are not 50 pounds. The lowest weight of the rice, guys, here. You know, when you harvest it, they the machine put rice inside the bags, the sacks. The lowest weight is 50, but depends on the person, the one who's tying up, who put the thread. Sometimes they are not good on fixing it, so they put more space on top of it, so less weight. But if you are good on making too tight the top of the bag, you can actually, it's more than 60, 61, something like that. Depends on the person who's working in the with the how you call that machine. I have to be careful eating rice with open tooth. Yeah, that's true. I don't really eat too much rice. It's greetings from brother Ronald, guys. But my parents, my siblings, my parents, they eat too much rice, even my boys. But this one, my eldest son, who's with me at the moment, um, he's not into too much rice compared to my youngest son. He eat a lot of rice, that guy. Sir Rick, I'm chatting. I don't know what's going on to Sir Rick phone. He said he cannot make a chat in the. Yeah. Well, work hard and do travel and enjoy. Work hard, enjoy life. They said. After the hard work, we deserve good time, huh? The reason why we work hard, so we are able to do what we want to do. Otherwise, it's just kind of, what will you do about your money if you don't enjoy your life? Brother Ronald, you know what I pay them? Merienda, snack. How many times they have to snack until from the morning until we collected the rice? I have to make them halo-halo as well. They are very happy. And this morning they are hanging in front of my gate. They said, "Are we going to dry rice today?" They are waiting because they see there are some rice piling on the road already that we bring it back home yesterday afternoon, late afternoon yesterday. The kids was expecting again that we will gonna dry rice because I have 28 bags in the main road already to be filed there, so it will be ready you know when the sun is shining better. But I said, no, we will gonna dry rice. I said, if the sun is good, but if not, then we don't dry rice today. The kids, they like hanging there because of the merienda, the snack, the food. I could be an employer if moved to El Salvador. Oh, you also have a farm there, Sean. Actually, guys, we have panel if you want. Sorry for not dropping the. Yeah, I make them halo-halo yesterday. Actually, my ice cracker is still there. I haven't keep it in my wardrobe because I might make again today because it's very hot. That is what people want, like here. If hot weather, they like halo-halo. So I make 8 of them a halo-halo yesterday. Ah, your wife has it. Wow, amazing. I don't know, guys. Like I told you guys many times, when I was young, when I was like 25 until 38 something, into city life. But once I get 40 years old, I think that's the sign of aging. Get tired of a city life already. I feel like too much old to be in the city, so I decided to, for my retirement, I like being here. It's quiet. I just, it's just me. Maybe it's just me who's making myself too crazy with the hard work. But if you are here in the village doing nothing, it's gonna be very boring. So you need something to do so you will not get bored. I like it here, because I'm expired. I'm expired to a city life now, so I prefer to be here around the farm, quiet. Well, it's not that too quiet because the neighbor, they have a dog barking, they have, And plus, my house is just very close to the main road, and sometimes people are just don't care. They run their motorbike very noisy. That is something I want to suggest to our barangay official about. Those motorbike who has this very noisy sound. I hate it. I'm not sure what business we would run yet. Oh well, pretty sure you'll find something, brother. I have put my makeup on yet. Just wake up. Well, whoever wanna come up in the panel, just feel free to click the link. I just drank mango beer. Huh? I never heard that there's a flavor of mango. How it tastes, the mango beer? Actually, I bought 3 kilos of mango yesterday, so I think I will gonna make a smoothie, mango smoothie for the kids. Thank you so much, brother. I'll tell them. There you go. The kids have in the morning they're already filing there. How many of them? 4 of them. I bought them already pandesal with cheese. Then after 10 o'clock, they are hungry again after they spread the rice. I don't know if I can bring my computer there and the greenhouse. I don't know if they're still there. This morning they are there, but I don't know if I would dare to spread the rice because the weather is not really good for drying rice. Yeah, that is Ronald, Sean. Don't you know that he has another account? I see like mango. I don't know about mango beer, but yeah, I have mango here, fresh mango that I will make. I will gonna make a smoothie for them later. If we will gonna dry rice. Big hit in Bangkok. Yeah. Big mango. Yeah. You mean Bangkok, Thailand, or a Bangkok mango? Yeah, because we have mango here. They call it the Bangkok mango. Yeah, I have in the fridge. I bought some very sweet one. Very sweet. The tiny mango. Those are very native mango, they said. It's very sweet and it smells so good. So I bought some of them yesterday. So I have something to mix up with the ice because they like it. They like the cold drink. Do the chicken eat the dry? Yes, yes, they do. Even the duck. No, brother, no. They are fine with it. No, we don't have. We don't. My avocado here don't give me crush yet. Still young. My father said the avocado will start to bloom when they are already more than 10 years. I don't know if it's right, but that's my father said. Patrick, good morning, Patrick. How you doing, Patrick? I don't know what is the music background. Do you want it or should I switch it off? Okay, let me switch off the background music if you don't like. Is it bothering you? It's just because I was still alone before, so I put the music. Now, yes, it's gone. Oh yes, all those are all from running. Those are all, those are my running, some, trophies, medals. Those are all for my running sport. It's Superwoman music. I don't know what kind of music, but it said it's rock, slow rock. You like the music? Okay, I can put it back. But if we have people in the house, it's not nice to have background music. Welcome to my panel, brothers. So, yeah, I know some of you guys don't like the music. Go ahead, brother.
Okay, I had to switch my off the headphones onto the TV speaker.
I see. Okay. Sorry about the music. I know you don't like much noise music. But Patrick wanted, he said. Yeah.
Sheesh.
Patrick, I am a sporty one, sporty girl. And yeah, I'm still running every day with my dog. But I don't race anymore though. I'm since they changed my category in the ground and they put me in senior, so I don't like being senior. It's like they let you win because you are senior. I don't like it, so I stopped racing. They put you in the line of senior.
Buko
Oh
juice.
wow, that's juice.
Buko.
Buko.
Yeah. All right.
So
Stop it.
where are those buko coming from, brother? Is it from the Philippines or what?
I don't know. Hold on.
So how's the taste? It's not bad because it's gonna be different taste after 10 days. If the buko is stuck for more than 10 days, the taste of the water, the buko juice is already different taste. Oh yeah, those it's concentrated, brother. They're not fresh. They put something in that.
But I still get the benefits of the nutrients and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
there's still something there, but like I said, it's like concentrated, right?
Yeah, it's not like straight out of the nut. Did
Yes.
I say nut?
Yeah, but at least that's even healthier than soft drink. I mean, there's Coca Cola, I think.
No, that's better than Gatorade. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm. That's for sure.
So I've been drinking all of these. I'm. That was just number two.
Welcome to my panel, Patrick.
What
Is
up,
this
Ted?
here?
He looked like
You
somebody I know. Well, I'm trying to think of who he looked like. Oh, he's got that Benny Hill flavor. Yeah.
that is Patrick, brother. It's his first time to come up to my panel, though.
Yeah, he got that Benny Hill face. Always smiling. That's why he got big cheeks.
Yeah.
Good to
That's
meet you.
that's me, Benny Hill. Hello, Professor. Nice to meet you too.
Hello, hello. Everybody's like, is that the professor? Because I got my different name in there. Freeman. Muad'Dib. Muad'Dib come from the movie Dune.
Dune. I don't watch Dune.
You haven't seen it yet? Well, you have to see the original one. The 1983 version.
Oh,
That's
okay.
that's the one you want to see.
I'm not a big sci-fi guy. I know a little bit about it, but not
I
too
know,
much.
but if you see this one, you'll be like, maybe I like sci-fi.
I like Blade Runner. Blade Runner is my sci-fi.
Oh, Blade Runner was good. What's that thing? Uh,
Oh,
ooh,
so you met John in person already, brother Ronald?
JB was here. He
He
came to
came
my
here.
he came to my apartment. Him and his nephew.
Wow,
We
that's
sat
amazing.
around, had a couple shots of tequila. Then we went to eat some Greek food. Then I took him to the marijuana place.
Did you guys enjoy the marijuana? Are you just kidding? Yeah, when it comes to speaking of marijuana, guys, you know that in Benguet where there's this very old lady who's doing a tattoo here in the Philippines, the Abu Wangud, the very famous lady. If you go there, they will gonna serve you a free marijuana during dinner.
Oh,
Free?
Yeah, free.
What? It's not legal though, but you way up there, so
Yeah, but you have to climb, you have to hike to the mountain to get that free marijuana.
yeah.
You need to survive to get there to get a free marijuana.
Oh, they had something out that the kids are using now. Uh,
What is it?
um, it's part of the hemp plant. It's called THA or something because Well, they're using TH9 for the marijuana to get high, but they're using the H2. The kids are young kids.
I thought they call it THC. They don't call it THC, no?
Yeah, it's still THC, but then they have another one. Well, the THC is rated at 9, and then this other thing is rated at 8.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard marijuana is like a medication somewhere in this world.
It's big time.
Yeah.
Big medicine. That's what the Indians say. You smoke a peace pipe. Your back no hurt.
I smoke. I smoke. Got it. Well, I don't want to try it, but they said the receiver, when someone is smoking beside you and you receive the smoke, that is even worse than the user. They said, is that true?
No, that's
No?
just a contact. You get the light flavor. You know, it's like you don't have to eat the durian, but you can smell it. That's all you get.
Yeah, because when
You
I
might
went
get it.
there last year, I
Yeah,
was making my tattoo there. So
Mhm.
everyone is smoking, and it's too much smoke around me. So I said, "Oh my God, I don't want to try myself, but I think I will gonna be stoned after my tattoo because all of you guys are smoking and I don't." I said, but I don't feel strange myself. But I heard before they said the receiver of the smoke is a worse effect than the user. They said, but I don't feel that.
Yeah, that used to be in an old song from the Beach Boys. You get
Mm.
a contact high way down in Kokum. It's just a contact high. You're not hitting it like oh, and then you like I don't feel the floor. Then you high.
And from there again, I proven myself that you know it's very tempting to try, but it depends on yourself if you wanna do it. Even though everyone is doing in front of you, if you don't wanna try it, you don't
Yeah.
try.
Well, when my brother came home from Italy, he got injured in Naples, and he got back and he was smoking this weed because he had 2 rods in his leg, and he was like, "Here, you got to try this." I'm like, "Okay." I put my finger right over it where you can barely get any, because I don't know what he's talking about either. I'm like this, right? And then next thing I know, I hear my grandmother. I know y'all up there smoking that shit.
Oh, I don't know. It's just something that people are talking about before even the cigarette. They said.
Yeah, but JB, if you want to try it, just take a couple of little puffs. I'm telling you, it will help your OCD to the bone.
Is that what you want me to change now? Seems like, brother.
Right, your OCD, you be like, what OCD? Yeah, I'm just so mellow. Huh? You don't have a care in the world. You don't.
Goodness, I might forget on cleaning my bedroom, huh?
You be like, I get it later, and you ain't bugging. You know what I'm saying?
Can you imagine myself to do that?
Yeah. I mean, the drug is not that terrible. It ain't heroin. It ain't meth. It ain't cocaine. It's smoking peace pipe. It's just natural.
Oh, semi here, but when I go to other places, happy pappy. But if here in my place, no, nobody can smoke around my house. You wanna smoke, go out, but not here, not even my veranda. I don't allow cigarette in my veranda.
But see,
That's why my father don't come here very often.
Happy Pappy's got a commercial driver's license. They test them for drugs. Even he got it on his clothes, they'll smell it. Uh-oh.
Hey Jack, welcome to my panel. How you doing? After you being in the hospital, I know you've been to the hospital as well.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing
Patrick,
fine.
have you ever tried marijuana?
Oh yeah. I had a few years of my life. My marijuana days is finished now.
Right. Well,
That
I'm
was
here.
that was a big part of my life for a few years, and then the paranoia got to me, and I couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah, that's the one thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
But once
It's long gone now. That's old history. I haven't touched that. I haven't touched that for years.
Hey, me neither.
Wow.
Me either. I mean, it's legal here in Washington State, and
Oh yeah, I had a marijuana card. I had legal
and the green card.
prescription.
What is that card that you guys talking about? You mean you are able to buy it
medical
if you
prescription
have card, medical
Yeah.
prescription? Okay.
I had pain from training too hard. I got injured from fighting too much, and so I got a prescription from my doctor for it, and I was on that for about almost 3 years. And
So my question, guys, why doctors prescribe the marijuana? Is it because
pain, mostly pain. Sometimes anxiety, but it's not good for anxiety. But mostly it's a pain alleviation, right? So if you got maybe arthritis, or if you got your joint pain or something, you can ask them.
Is the pain or just to make you more stronger to handle the pain?
Well, the fact of the matter is that it can apply to almost anything. If you go to your doctor and you ask them, almost any condition, if you really want to get the prescription for it, it can be applied to almost anything, right? Insomnia, you can't sleep, you want to sleep, it can help you sleep, it can help you stay up, it can alleviate pain, it can treat you for so many different things, right? But it depends on the person, so it's a very subjective treatment, but it's natural. So the good thing is you can never overdose on it, and it's safe. And the doctors are like, yeah, okay, here you go. Get your card. Go buy what you want. You can get edibles. You can get, indica, sativa. You can get all the different types you want, or cookies, or you name it. So it depends on the person. It's a personal thing, but mostly people want to have it because of you get a buzz, right? You relax. The music sounds nicer. It's like you get high. You feel better. You forget about your troubles. So how can it not help 99 different things, because you don't think about them, right?
And you ain't got no hangover.
That's right. No hangover, It's not good to mix it with alcohol, though.
That's good to know that the marijuana has no hangover.
No.
All you get is the munchies.
That's right.
That's good. But I have an ex, I have a Cypriot ex when I was in Cyprus. He was, smoking marijuana as well. So there's changes the way he behaves when he is stoned by marijuana. He is very nice. He is very nice when he is stoned, when he is smoking. But when he is out of the spirit of marijuana, he is very strict. Is that normal?
It's the person. That's not the way the drug does it. It's this person. And when I smoked the weed, I was like, Albert Einstein. I'm coming up with shit. I'm like,
he is very clingy. He is very clingy during the when he is stoned, when he is in the spirit of marijuana, he's very clingy. But when he is not in the spirit of marijuana, he's very strict, and you cannot even talk to him very,
But that's his personality. Like I said, when I smoked it, I just become smarter. Say what, Jack?
So each person have a different impact of the spirit of that marijuana. Then,
yeah, you'd be like, for me, when I smoke it, everything is like clear. It's just clear. You can see everything. You know what you see. It's not like you stuck in the matrix anymore. You see everything and you understand it, but you don't remember nothing.
Really? You don't forget nothing after?
You have to write it down. When you come up with some God-given brilliant brain matter and it comes to your head and you say it out loud, you better write it down because you will forget it.
So are you saying that the person stoned by brother, are you saying that the person stoned by the marijuana, you cannot trust them when they are stoned?
No, he's saying that sometimes you get some great insights, some great ideas.
You understand more than you think. Somebody will say something to you, you heard it 10 times, a million times, and then when you hear it that time when you are high, you really hear it. What he mean, what he's saying. You really get it.
And then sometimes you write something down and then you look at it the next day and you go, what the heck was I thinking? What the heck was that? it seemed brilliant at the time, but then the next day you don't see it the same way, you know?
So you regret some part of what you did?
Not regret, but it just doesn't seem as important as it seemed at that time.
It's like you feel like you don't believe what you've done, right?
Well, you get this insight and you say, wow, this is so amazing. You know, I never looked at it this way before. And then the next day you wake up and you're like, what the heck was that all about? You know, you kind of forget about it. So then you start over again, you smoke, you hit the bong, you get high, or you have your reefer, whatever it is. And it's a different way of thinking. It's an amazing thing because I think maybe God made it as a pacifier, maybe to ease the pain of life in a way. I think it's a, you know, when you have a painkiller, it's a mental painkiller. You know what I mean? Right. It eases the pain of you don't get so upset about everything, and it calms you down, and it's like everything's okay, and you appreciate every little detail. So you see something, you say, oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, and you appreciate food so much, right? Food tastes wonderful, and yeah. It can be wonderful, especially in the first year of you trying it. But if you try it too much, then you can develop a tolerance, or in my case, you develop a paranoia, which is not good. That's why I had to quit it. But for every person, it's different. And you know, it's a very personal thing. But I think it is a really, it's almost a sacred type of herb because, you know, you have different herbs. You got spices, you got salt, you got pepper. It's a natural plant. It's an herb, and they say dandelion root is good for killing cancer cells or something. This is maybe is good for easing the pain of life. I don't know. Some people hate it. Some people think it's of the devil. You know, oh, don't touch that. That's wicked. But it depends on the person. I think, like the professor said, it depends on the person. So everybody reacts to it differently. You know.
Yeah. Now with you, JB, I'm thinking. With your OCD, you know, you got to run around. You'll be like this. Boom.
Maybe calm somebody down. Maybe it'll calm them down.
I don't know, but I don't want to try it, guys. I want to be OCD rather.
No, you don't want to be OCD.
If you've never tried it, probably better not to. If you've never tried it and you can live without it, it's like alcohol. If you never tried it, better not to touch it.
Like alcohol, kinda. I would say that's my opinion.
I think alcohol is worse, actually.
It's much worse.
Much worse.
So you guys saying that the alcohol is worse than the marijuana?
Oh, absolutely. Alcohol is way more dangerous. You have to be much more careful, even though alcohol in moderation can be, you know, nice, and it can, you know, make you feel better and make you relax and whatnot. Maybe good for your digestion or something. But you know, even Jesus said that he's not going to drink from the fruit of the vine until he drinks it again in the kingdom, in eternity. So he basically said, I'm having wine with you here now, but I'm not going to drink it again until the marriage supper of the Lamb in eternity with you. So Jesus basically said he likes wine, right? And so it's not a bad thing in moderation. And he turned water into wine at the wedding in Cana, but it's a danger for a lot of people. It's ruined a lot of people because they overindulge. They that's all they think about. It's like you don't live to eat, you eat to live. You don't live to drink, right? You drink to add to your life. You don't just live just so that you can drink. And some people do that. That's all they think about, just drinking every day, drink, alcohol. It's a killer. It's killed so many people. I think it's much worse than marijuana, personally. That's just my opinion.
Worse.
Yeah.
Way worse.
I agree. Yeah. It's a killer. So many people.
You never have to try it. But everything that was placed on this planet, God gave it to us.
It's a fact. It's true, right? He gave it to us to have to be a blessing and not to abuse it. Just to have, you know, the little bit. Moderation is the key, right? Moderation.
Yeah, I never see a stoner do anything. Oh, Jack is out. I must be
He
having
said
trouble.
bye bye.
Yeah, I
Maybe
see
his
him waving.
internet is dropping.
Yep. Hmm. But if you never have to try it, you never have to try it. But
That is true. It's up to you. It's all up to you if you wanna try.
Miles Davis was doing heroin, and
Heroin.
yeah, and
Who try? I mean, what about this? A part of the heroin. Who of you guys tried the mushroom? Did you also tried mushroom?
no, I never. Only marijuana.
I never
Oh,
tried mushrooms. No, I
Never
heard about
weed.
it. I had the chance to try it. It's a natural substance as well, but I just heard too many scary stories about it, so I said no, not for me.
The weed is enough for me. I don't want to be all psychedelic.
Yeah, yeah.
well, but
No,
the only
no,
thing I've
no.
learned to do it that I don't want to try before that I did eventually is the alcohol.
Well, some of the best musicians do drugs, like Miles Davis, Jimi Hendrix, and you see what kind of music they make. Wow, they get
Hi,
into the.
Smiley Gamer. Good morning. You're late for Wonder
You're
Woman.
late, Smiley.
Yes, he is late. He's sleepyhead. Well, we don't have topic, but we always bring up something to talk about. Like now, we are talking about something.
Mhm.
What about JB? Do you drink?
Yes, occasionally, but it's been a year. I did not had any drink because of my pylori infection. So
Just,
no.
oh, I see. Just a tiny bit. Moderation, right? Yeah.
Yes, yes, but it's been a year now that I don't have any drink because I'm on the medication.
Oh, wow. That's
So
good
no beer.
self-discipline. Yeah.
I
Pardon?
have, I have not.
I said that's good self-discipline.
Yeah, I need to. Otherwise, I will gonna kill myself.
Mhm.
No, don't say that. I saw your tour of your 2 hectares. I saw your tour of your rice farm.
Yeah, that is only the part that contract that I bought because that some of them are far away. So
Oh,
Philip is in the house too. Yeah, it's a
King
lot of
Philip,
work. It is a lot of hard work.
what's up, Lolo?
I had to come up because
Philip,
I'm the expert on this friggin' topic. When I was in high school, you name it, I did it.
tell me
What do
about
you
it, Philip.
what do you want to know, JB?
What
Heroin,
about
heroin,
the
heroin,
mushroom?
heroin makes you feel like you got 50 comforters wrapped around you, and you're walking on pillows, and that you're totally how do you put it? That nothing can hurt you. That's
Wow.
what it makes you feel like. You'll walk in front of
Then
a
how come
star.
they forbid then, especially the heroin here in the Philippines, if they caught you using it?
Because when you stop, you get if you do it a long time. I only did it like one time, and I said, "This is so good, I can't do it again because I will get hooked." But
wow.
you become physically addicted to it. So you become physically addicted. So I mean, you actually go through like you got the flu and shit when you stop taking like 50 times having the flu. Okay, the mushrooms was the worst trip I ever had. I took the mushrooms. We went out. We were partying. We came back in the morning and we were watching the Three Stooges on TV, and we were watching it in color. But guess what? It was in black and white, and one, and, and one guy that wasn't tripping. He said that's not in color, and then all of a sudden we all saw it in black and white. So he messed up our trip. But the worst thing about it was every time I went to go take a pee, I was like a water balloon. I kept shrinking and shrinking. I have to stop peeing.
Is that how you feel it? Of that how you look like?
No, that's how I got when I was on the mushrooms. I would pee and I would think I was shrinking and I was getting smaller and smaller. So I'd have to stop peeing in the middle of the pee. I'd have to stop so I could get back to normal size again and then continue peeing.
Oh,
The best trip I ever took, I was on mescaline peyote, which
woo,
Tarzan's talking about.
man.
And that was the paint on the ceiling started rolling like clouds and stuff. Like we were laying there watching the clouds rolling by and stuff. It was great. The mescaline was a good trip. I know how to make LSD. I can make this stuff.
Mm-mm-mm. I ain't heard that word in so many years. Mescaline. Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
I'm from the peyote cactus. You know, since I'm like almost half Indian, you know,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you're full blooded, you can do it, and they can't do shit about it. You know, but I know how to make LSD. LSD costs you about $10 to make about 1,000 hits,
Just
Crazy.
drop.
Crazy.
So
and I make.
any kind of drugs that you are having at the moment?
The only thing I take now, because I don't drink anymore. I used to drink when I was playing music. I used to drink and get high and shit. You know, is the doctor prescribed me diazepam, which is Valium to chill out. So if I need to chill out,
Yeah,
on top of Valium, and it just calms you down. It helps you sleep too. Like if you can't sleep, you're tossing and turning. You take a Valium, boom, you're out. You know?
yeah. My ex-wife was on all three of them. She was on Prozac, Decepramine, and that other one.
No, I won't.
Diazepam.
I won't take any shit except for the Valium because I stopped taking it on my own. And the doctor goes, "Why did you stop? You could have went into convulsions. You could have died." And I go, "Because I wanted to make sure that I could get off of this shit if I wanted to." Right. So what I did is you have to wean yourself down really slow. They're called benzodiazepines.
Yes,
So
benzodiazepines. They can really mess you up.
It was worse than like somebody withdrawing from heroin, man. I was like sleeping 1 hour and going out with my cab company and working for like 23 hours, sleep 1 hour, sitting on the couch rocking like I couldn't stop moving and stuff, you know. But I went down from one pill, you know, from what my normal dose was to one pill a day. Then I went to half a pill. Then I chop it into 4 parts and I take like 1/4 a little bit each time each day. And so I did get off of this shit. And then I went back to the doctor and I said, "Well, go ahead and write my script." He goes, "Why would you want to go back on it if you just kicked off it? I'll give you a Haldol." I go, "No." I said, "This is working. It lowers my blood pressure and it keeps me from wanting to strangle the fuck out of stupid people, you know?" So I said, "It's working. So why would I want to switch, you know?" I just wanted to make sure I could stop if I had to.
Is this true, guys? When you are in that drugs, if you are in the spirit of the drug, change the age of the person.
I don't know if it changed my age, but I had to do a stint in the hospital for a while, and my big mistake was I told them that I was suffering from anxiety, and they prescribed for me benzodiazepines. And if you want to know about anxiety, man, oh man, then I really had anxiety. Then that was like 10 times.
What are the behavior of a person?
I had nightmares. I had a psychotic break with reality. I don't even want to describe it because it was a bad part of my life, man. That was a bad idea. That was one of the biggest mistakes I ever did was going on that. Thank God.
They gave you the wrong shit, Patrick. See, the diazepam, there's all kinds. There's Xanax, there's Ativan, there's you name it, Librium. There's all kinds of shit, right?
Yeah,
but the diazepam, the Valium, it only affects one part of your brain. That's called the limbic system. That's the size of a walnut in your brain, and that's the part of your brain that makes you worry about shit, right? Wow. So that's the only one I'll take. They tried to give me other shit before. I said nope, I'm not taking that. You know,
I'll never take that again. I'll never take that again. No way.
I was prescribed to prevent the anxiety. To prevent the anxiety and to chill
That's
out.
what they told me too. That's what they said. They said this is going to help you with your anxiety. No, that was a bad idea. That was a bad idea.
You got the reverse metabolism.
Something like that. It had the opposite effect. Yeah, something like that. It just
like me, if I take speed, I can go to sleep on speed.
Damn.
Yeah, if I take speed, I'll go to sleep. My eyes will be the size of dimes. I'll be wired up and I can still sleep. You know? But with the diazepam, when I get like, you know how you stay up too long, you're working a really long time, and you're like up for like 32 hours straight and shit. You know, you start to get like shaky and you can't go to sleep. I want to go to sleep, but you can't. I take one of these, it chills me out, bam, I'm out.
So is that mean keeping you up, is it? Does that keep you up?
Well, no, if I'm awake for that long on my own, because I stayed up doing, like when I was playing music, I was on the road, whatever and stuff, you know.
Well, what do you mean by speed? You mean methamphetamine?
Well, any kind. It doesn't have to be real meth, it could be like like they used to have the little mini whites back in the day.
Oh,
Yeah, that same
Stuff
shit
like-
Trump take.
yeah, they
But-
used to call it speed. That was the thing. That's almost like the term mescaline, sort of
Yeah,
in the old
right.
days.
West Coast
Old
turn-
days. Or
West Coast turnaround.
PCP in the old days.
No, PCP. That's tranks. That's
Yeah.
that'll make you like a zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
those
shit.
are.
That's like that shit they're taking in Pennsylvania now. That PCP, angel dust.
Yeah.
Freaking nut.
You see them people over there on Kensington Avenue?
Yeah.
They call-
walking around like freaking zombies.
They call it trank. They call it trank. They're all zonked out. They're all zombied out with fentanyl and trank
Well,
and
Yeah, well, because they're mixing
They not looking like it.
ketamine, which is like a horse
yeah,
tranquilizer.
yeah, yeah. Ketamine. That's exactly. That's sad, man.
Yeah, they
That's
dip.
sad.
That's what we
Well,
call
back
it.
back in the day, we had a bunch of my friends in high school and shit were overdosing from heroin. Man, one guy we threw him in a bathtub and covered him up with ice and called the paramedics. He lived. 'Cause
Thank
when
God.
when they OD like that, you throw them in a bathtub, throw ice on top of them so they don't die. You know, it's like it slows their metabolism down enough until the paramedics get there.
Right?
Guys, I'll be back. I just have to check out my son if he spread the rice because I'm worried if the weather is not.
Yeah, supervisor, get out there and supervise, damn it.
Hang on. King Philip talking about peeing. Now I gotta go.
Yeah, well, it was just that was like my worst trip I ever had. I made some good acid back in the day. Nobody had any bad trips off my shit. Mine was I don't know if you've ever seen it before. The Mr. Natural.
I don't know. I don't know much about acid. I heard lysergic acid. You can make it from like decaying crops, like some crops that go bad or something.
No, you got to use ergot mold. Get the mold off the rye.
Yeah. Ergot. That's right. Mold off ride. Yes.
That's not just it though. You have to. There's a big process to it. It's simple if you know what you're doing.
I guess
You know?
that now they don't have to do it natural like that. Now that it's probably just made from chemicals in a lab or something.
Well, if you do it correctly, you still got to do it that way. But you got to have some chemicals that if you go by, they're gonna know you're making this shit. So that's why you can't make it anymore.
I got no interest in that anyway. I don't want any of
Man,
that.
you could be a millionaire, man. It costs you $10 to make 1,000 hits.
I'm not
in college-
interested in it.
And in college right now, the college kids are paying like $20 a hit. So you figure $20,000 profit for $10, man.
No, thank you. No, that's not my thing. I'm not into
No,
that.
I'm just saying. Back in the day, when I was in high school, I was making more money then than I am now. I was killing it, man. I was buying PCP, cutting it into $10 bags, selling that shit, flipping it for a kilo of fucking coke, and then selling the coke. And man, I was balling, stealing.
I never got into that. In my last year, my last 2 years of high school, kids were getting into that, and they were even getting into the cocaine. And I said, no, that's not for me, man. I'm glad I didn't because some of them got really into a lot of big trouble. So
All my
don't go
friends
for
from high school, most of my friends from high school are dead already, man. See,
Yeah,
what
that's
I did is I was stealing brass and shit. I was making like $300 a night back in the day. We're talking in the 70s, man. I was making $300 a night stealing brass from the railroads, man.
well, we're probably in a similar age bracket then.
Which I could talk about now because it's past the statute of limitations. But then I was living with two welfare hoes in the projects in South Chicago. I was like 16, 17, and they were 29, passing me back and forth. But they're all named Evelyn, Carolyn, Marilyn, all these white women living in
Child abuse.
they were passing me back and forth as their boy toy, and I was baby.
Sounds like you should write a book, man. Sounds like you got a book in here.
I got a book. I got a book in me, man. I got a book, but I'm too lazy to write the fucking thing, But yeah, I mean, they're passing me back and forth and shit, and I said, "The hell with this!" Man. I got tired of watching the rice-a-roni crawl across the plate. I said, "I'm joining."
You know what I'm saying?
I'm joining the military. I went in the military, and when you get that 360-pound fucking 6'7" drill sergeant throw you up against the center block wall and say, "You don't drink out of my drinking fountain unless I tell you you can drink out of your drinking fountain," right? you straighten up real fucking quick, man. I tell you.
He yelling at you all kind of crazy.
Man, I was doing a dying cockroach position with my legs inside the fucking first sergeant's office and my head outside the office and my hands and feet in the air. Yeah, I am a dying cockroach, drill sergeant. I am a dying for a fucking hour. That motherfucker made me do that shit, man. Because I had a coat on my hands. I had the rusty bars that you do the swinging on. They rubbed holes through my palms of my hand. And the doctor said, "Oh, you can't do that anymore." So I came back with a code, and he said, "You shouldn't have went to the doctor unless you asked." And that's why they made me do that shit. I told him, "You know what? I don't have anything wrong with my hands. Here, tear this fucking paper up, man. Whatever."
Right.
And that was good.
That was a good old days. Now they all soft.
That was when my hair was so short. We went through the survival, escape, and evasion through that class. And we were duck walking in a circle, and they pull you out of the thing, and they try to interrogate you. And you don't tell them shit. And they were pulling the what hair I had on my head. They were pulling out with tweezers and shit, man. Fucking torturing your ass, man. That guy's humping telephone poles and trees, saying, "I love you, pole. I love you, pole." They broke one guy's leg, man. They can't do that shit no more, man.
No, they soft now.
Yeah, they used to do all kinds of crazy shit to your ass. Like grass drills, man, that was the worst, man. Get out there and do
We didn't do all that.
calisthenics for like 2 hours straight. Down, up. You know, fucking hit the ground, up, back up, run. Hit the ground, back up, run. Start knocking out push-ups, man. They call them grass drills, man. Because when you get up, your dress green's got more green grass on it than your greens, you know.
I gotta take off, guys. I gotta use the washroom, and I gotta check on my what do you call it?
Do what you gotta do. Nice to meet you again, Patrick.
Yeah, bro. The professor,
Yeah.
nice to meet you. And Phil Janik. Cheers, man. Take care, guys. Yeah. We'll see you again.
Yeah, did you buy me some subs there, Professor?
So who?
Subs. Did you buy my subs for me, man?
Yes.
Last 2 days, I don't understand it, man. I posted a link in my community tab to that LA strip, it's like a catwalk modeling show, fashion show. I just posted the link there. I said, this is a fashion show where they're using electrical tape is the only thing that they're wearing, right? So they're basically nude, right? And I posted the link in my community tab, and within 2 days, I gained over 500 subscribers. Actually, it's up to almost about 700 now. I started at 969, and I'm not like 1.6 or 1.7 with the subscribers.
Put your link in there, because I don't think I'm subscribed.
It's my
Then
name
I
right there.
subscribe to Philip.
Philip Janik. Just type that in there, Philip Janik.
Because I know you on my messenger.
Yeah, it'll say. I changed the name to camping and traveling guru, but it's still my name, Philip Janik.
You should
Philip
check
Janik.
him out, brother.
My early videos are about camping and shit because I did that just for my family to see what the hell I was doing.
Let me check what link is that you're talking about, Philip.
I'm already on it.
It's on the community tab. It's going to take you to a bunch of women walking down a catwalk with just black electrical tape covering up their private parts.
Where is it?
It's in the community tab. It's got a link there. It says fashion show.
Yeah, I ain't damn subscribed. Sound like Skullbirds in Angeles City.
There's none. I cannot see. When did you post that?
It's there in the community tab. Did you click
This
on
one you commented under your picture, right?
Yeah, the community tab. The first one says that no more free information. That's the one.
Fashion
Right
show
there.
nude with tape.
Yeah.
This
Click,
is what.
click.
Okay.
You click that link, it's going to come up. You're going to see a bunch of women walking half naked with black tape on them.
Oh yes, this is it. Probably this is.
I
what happened.
posted that, and the day I posted it is when the subscribers started going up. And then, like I said, last 3 days, I'm up like almost 900 subscribers. I was up this high before, because remember they used to let you hide your subscribers. You know, YouTube used to be able to hide that shit. And I had all my subscribers hid because I didn't want anybody to know how many subs I had. And then they unhid them. And when they unhid them, they took about 1,000 away. So maybe it's because they feel sorry that they got mad because I told them that they stole my subs. Maybe that's why I got them too. I don't know. I don't know why, but it just went crazy this week.
Well, you at 1.87 now.
There you go. It went up 200 in the time I've been on JVs. It went up 200 more subs.
Good for you.
Well, let's try if that
People
would
go
work
out.
to us.
People
brother.
go out and buy shit. They say they buy subs and there's videos on that crap, and I'm thinking, what the hell? So I would never buy nothing for YouTube. That's why I put that one above that as a post saying, if you want to know traveling questions now, I say give you all this freaking free information. Nobody gives a goddamn shit about it, right? I said hit this PayPal link and donate $20. I'll have your email. I'll answer your
I
2
think
questions.
that is one reason as well, Philip. I
You
see
think
that.
so?
I see this when the groups shared it. They share
Yeah.
your post here. You know this Gogo Bobo group.
Yeah,
I
he came to
see.
my live. He came to my live last night. He was talking with me in my live. I was live from the Circle K last night in District
Well, they
7.
shared this post of yours. They said, "Oh goodness, look at this." They said
Yeah,
they were talking about this of yours of this post you did.
$20 consultation fee. I don't want any. I don't want any YouTube money. I don't want to have to pay any taxes, man. My military pension and everything is tax free. I don't have to file any taxes. I don't make enough. I don't make enough interest on the money I have to pay interest on taxes. So I don't have to.
No.
So your money is hidden, right? So you don't have to pay.
Well, I have gold, physical gold, and physical silver. That's not in. I don't possess it, so it's not. It's mine, but I don't have it in my possession. But my bank account, as long as my bank account doesn't go over 155,000 USD, my private residence and my car doesn't count. It's only your assets in the bank. As long as I keep it below 155,000, they can't touch anything, man.
That's why we pull it out.
Yep. Use it. Put it in your savings account and use it. Leave the rest
They
of
will
it.
get you.
Well, I got a primary residence that I've had forever. It's the house where I was born at. And me and my brother, since my parents both died, me and my brother share it. And in the last will, when my mother died, she put in there that we can't sell it unless, nobody wants to live in it anymore. And he's never went anywhere except to California one time, and that's it. And I told him, I said, come with me, man. Let's sell this freaking house and we'll go to the Philippines. We'll live up in the mountains, some fucking place. It'll be the Janik Bros, man. I said, nobody will fuck with us, man. He's 4 years old. He's 4 years older than me. He's worried about his fucking dog. I said, you can bring your dog with you, man. I said, just put it in the thing. They'll fly the dog over there.
I ain't bringing nobody.
Well, I got a double lot there. There's a double lot on that house. There's a house and there's a lot next to it the same size. You can build another house. So if somebody was to buy that property, right now they're building the central hub for that metro for Indiana, where the train comes from Chicago in there and then it goes east in Indiana all the way to South Bend. They're building a high-speed rail from there all the way down to Indianapolis too, which will probably continue on from there. So I'm a block away from there, not even one city block. So, and I'm on the side where they didn't tear the houses down, right? So if somebody was to buy our property, they wouldn't leave that old ass house there. That house is 100 years old, right? They wouldn't leave that. They would tear that house down and build a fourplex there and rent it out to people that work in Chicago because they could hop on the train and go downtown Chicago and they wouldn't have to drive or nothing,
Nope. Mm-mm.
That property's worth some money now. It's worth some cash. Just a lot. They didn't have to have a freaking house there that would be worth money,
Mm-hmm. So how's the rice coming?
How's the what?
The rice coming, JB?
Oh, I didn't allow him to spread it, brother, because it's already, what time is it? It's 10 o'clock, so that means it's not gonna be enough time to dry it all day. So it's just wasting. You're wasting your effort and your time to do it because you have to redo it. Supposed to be, if you just want to dry it for sale, to dry for sale is one time dry only. You don't need to do it twice.
You'd have to have it out there at like 6 a.m. probably.
Yeah, supposed to be, you start on spreading them 8 o'clock, something like that, until at least 4 to 5 p.m.
Yeah, because you want to keep the bugs. You want to keep the bugs off of it, and you want it to dry just like the raisins. Just like the
It's
raisins.
only something that you are able to stock up there for like 1 month to wait for the price goes up.
If I told you about raisins, you'd never eat raisins again.
Mm.
I ain't got
Like
no teeth, I ain't got to worry
So
about it.
maybe we will spread it tomorrow if the weather is better. But tomorrow is my father's schedule for, for the hospital tomorrow.
Well, you know how they make raisins, JB. What they do is they take the vines, they go down in between the vines, they cut the grapes, and they throw them on the ground on top of brown paper. You know, they lay down the brown paper and they put the grapes on top of there, and they let them sun dry. So it has to be
Well,
during the season where there's no rain.
actually, it's not just spreading them. You have to stir it. You know,
No, no, I'm talking about
everything. You,
raisins, raisins.
oh, the raisins, yes.
Yeah,
But
you put
even
them.
the raisin, I think you need to stir it to get it dry. Or
No,
reverse.
they just put it on the paper and they let it dry. And if there's no rain, okay, if there's no rain, they'll take them and they'll put them through a wash, like a sulfur wash, to wash like with sulfur water to wash them off, because
Mm.
bugs have been crawling all over them for the past 3 weeks. You know, it takes like 2 to 3 weeks for them to dry out, right? So you're eating shit that's been on the ground for 2 to 3 weeks. People don't realize that crap, man.
Mm.
And if it rains, then they get a Class C. That makes it a Class C raisin, right? If it's like just like maybe a sprinkler or something like that, then they'll be a Class B. If it's solid dry when they were dried out, then they Class A raisins. Because my grandmother used to live in Fresno, California, so I got to see all that shit. I lived out there for a couple years too.
Right.
So what happened to the other person in the panel earlier?
He left. He said he had to go take a wee
I
wee.
Been
He had to
do
go wee
salon.
wee and take care of some business. So he said,
I
Yeah.
see.
We've had
See him in the panel today.
to-
How you doing, Andrew? Happy puppy.
Let's see what
Yes, like I
let's see what
said,
everybody said.
weather is not very nice today, so I don't think we should spread it because like wasting your effort. Spread
And
it.
once they dry,
Andrew in the chat.
once they dry, don't you take it to the machine and they take the husk off?
No, I don't make them rice, brother. What I do, I will stock like that and sell them like that.
Oh, just sell it with the husk and everything.
Yes,
Oh, okay, that's smart.
You have to have you have to have a machine to do all that
because
stuff.
if you do the husking, just remove the skin, right?
Yeah.
That's like you're losing something because it's lightened. Well, the one bags of rice here, like let's say 50, 50 kilos rice, that will cost you only 2,500, and which is after husking that 2.5 bag is the rice will be like only one bags of rice.
Yeah, because
Oh,
they have
I
to.
didn't
They
know
have
you
to do
were
all the
doing
work.
it that way. I thought you was,
It's,
taking the rice
it's
to get it husked and then selling the rice when it's.
No, I don't like doing that. Yeah, that would work, but it's like you will gonna lose like at least 500 peso.
Yeah,
Oh.
and plus you got to buy the machinery.
Yeah, no, you
Yeah,
don't
but
need
no,
to
you
buy the
don't.
machine. There is a rice mill here. They do the husk.
Mhm.
Hmm.
They're doing it, but they will gonna get some percent of. It's like per
They're
kilo.
gonna,
They take at least 3 kilos of the rice for one bags.
yeah, they're gonna charge you. Yeah.
Yes, they will gonna charge you that way. So I don't want to do that. So what I do, I just dry one time and sell them like that when the price
You
is.
har Do you harvest it the old-fashioned way with the rice threshers?
Oh, you mean the machine?
No, no. When you go out in the fields, do you harvest it the old-fashioned way with the rice thresher sticks to get them off the plants, the rice?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old-fashioned way. Okay. We used to use those in the military police for instead of a baton, it's called a
Mhm. I
P64.
don't know if in Bataan they already harvesting with the machine, but here we don't have the manual harvesting way anymore. So we have this thresher. They said it's like a tractor with reaper.
Okay, so you're not doing it the old-fashioned. The old-fashioned way, they used to use a stick with a handle on it and go
No, we
through there.
don't. We don't use that anymore. There is nobody. No, only some part that it's very deep, very mud. It's very deep mud. The
Hmm.
machine is not able to do it, so you have to do it by hand.
Well, they invented the police the baton. They went from the regular straight baton to the rice thrasher, the P64. It's got a handle on it. When you swing it, when you got your hand on the handle, you twirl it. It develops up to 900 pounds of pressure. You can hit somebody with.
Actually, I still have that one. Let me show you. We still have this one.
Yeah, it's called a P64, is what we call them. It's like a stick with a handle on it.
Yeah, you hold it like sideways.
Yeah, you've seen them. You've seen them. In the military police, that's what we carried. We carried those. Those and a 45.
Oh, trust me, I've seen them.
Well, see, my job, I had the authority of a federal marshal because I didn't tell anybody before, but my main job was guarding all those NATO friggin' officers,
Bam.
protecting all the officers that were in the NATO, But I traveled in so many freaking countries, man, without a passport. It's ridiculous.
It was lovely, wasn't it?
It was okay. I got to do a lot of traveling. I got to. The longest tour I did was in Italy. I stayed there I was only supposed to be there for like 9 months. I ended up staying there almost 2 years because there's a headquarters in Verona called Land South.
Mhm.
See this?
Yeah.
This is what we used before to harvest rice.
Yep.
You have to do it like that.
But there's another one too. It's a stick with a handle on it that you twirl.
Mhm.
I don't know. This is what we use.
They use it in martial arts. They use it in martial arts too.
You mean in Visaya part of the Philippines?
No, I'm talking about in the whole world. It looks like it's like a stick with a handle on it, and you can twirl it. And what they used to do is thrash the rice plants with it until the rice would go flying off of it.
I don't know. I don't see that kind of harvester knife. It's a big knife?
No, it's a stick. It's old fashioned. They used it in Japan and in China and shit like that. They changed it into a military police instead of the baton. We started carrying those.
I see.
And a
I don't know.
45.
This is what we got. I still have one.
Now I know I can't. Now I can't come visit you, man. I'll be out in the guest house. You come out and chop it off with that thing.
Yeah, we still use this one, because sometimes they miss, the harvesting machine. They miss something on the sides of the path. So
Yeah.
I harvest them for the chicken, for the duck. We give them for the duck and the chicken.
Oh, what I was trying to tell you about that other problem that rodent problems and stuff that attack your chickens and shit like that, and you can put that baking soda, you can put that in your chicken feed too, because I know that they go after the chicken feed also. You said they were going after the rice, right? Okay, you can put that stuff in there, and what they do is they blow up from the inside out. It kills them. It's not poison to your other animals like your dogs and stuff, because they can fart. But the daga, they can't fart, man. They'll eat that shit, then they'll go straight for the water. You'll find a bunch of them laying around dead, blown up from the inside out.
I didn't know about that. That's something that we need to try.
It's not poisonous, right? It's not poisonous, and it gets rid of them. I learned that when I lived in the ghetto. It also kills cockroaches too.
Oh. So you have to add something on that powder, baking powder?
Yeah, not baking powder. Listen to me. There's two different things. It's baking soda, like bicarbonate
Yeah,
soda.
soda, I mean.
Baking powder won't work. It's baking soda.
So
Now, what you can do is you can, for like the rats and shit, you could take like peanut butter and put the baking powder or baking soda in with the peanut butter and roll it into little tiny balls where you see their trails at, and put them there, and they'll eat them. And within 24, 48 hours, you'll be finding a bunch of dead daga laying around.
Wow. Maybe I should try that. Because now I have rice filing in the
Put it around.
Maybe I should try that.
Put it around the outside. Put it around the outside of the house where you see the trails.
But I don't know if I still have them because I have 2 cats around the house now, but they are not that big yet.
They're not
still there.
They're not mousers. You can get the dogs. What kind of dogs you got too? You can get dogs that'll attack they're called rat terriers.
Mm-hmm.
They will take care of the problem.
They mean, boy, they go up in the hay, they find them, they get them.
Yeah, they're little small suckers too. They're not really big dogs. I think 18 inches tall. That's it. That's the big ones. You got small ones that are like up to only 12 inches tall, and the other ones are 18 inches tall. They got minis and they got the big ones.
They vicious. They don't stop.
And they don't eat them. They just shake them. They shake them like crazy. They grab them by the back of the neck and shake them until they're dead.
JB only have corn dog. What is corn dog?
And what's good about those dogs too is if you got any animals attacking your chickens and shit, it'll keep them away too.
Oh, I see. So it's good to try that one. Maybe I should try tonight.
Jamie,
You
you
can
don't
put
know what
you
corn dog is?
Yeah, baking soda you can put inside your chicken feed, because when they go after your chicken feed, they'll eat that
Chicken
too.
feed? The cooked chicken feed?
Yeah, whatever you're feeding your chickens, because the chickens, it won't hurt the chickens. As a matter of fact, you'll get bigger eggs. You'll get bigger eggs out of the chicken by putting baking
What
soda
if
in.
they eat? I mean, it's not dangerous for the chicken.
No, the chickens, it doesn't hurt them at all. It makes them produce bigger eggs.
It's
I
those
see.
damn rats and them roaches.
It'll kill the rats and the roaches. Is what it'll kill. It'll kill the
Just
rodents.
make sure
Squirrels.
the chicken will not die, otherwise.
It'll kill squirrel. It'll kill squirrels too. Any kind of rodent. Any kind of rodent.
It'll kill a seagull.
I don't know about seagulls, but I know that rodents. It'll kill
Yeah.
the rodents.
It'll
Because they
kill a
can't-
seagull too. You ever gave a seagull Alka-Seltzer?
No, I've seen people do that. Throw them up in the air and let them catch them. And they explode.
Yeah.
But they explode like within 5-10 minutes. Boom, come flying out of the sky.
Feathers everywhere.
Alka-Seltzer, yeah.
That's some sick shit.
There were some kids when I was in high school. There were so mean they tie the cat's tails together and throw them over the telephone wires and watch them go at it.
That's sick.
Hey, you got to remember where I live at, man. I live in between Gary, Indiana, and South Chicago. So I'm in between both ghettos, man. I'm right in the middle of both ghettos. Man.
Yeah, Gary.
I mean, I'm right in between both ghettos, the south side of Chicago and Gary, man. What the fuck?
Right.
But that train, they're building that big hub there, less than 1 block away from my house, man.
Word.
That's why I have to go back, because my brother put a new boiler in the house to heat the house in the wintertime. He paid $12,000 on payments. I said, why didn't you just take the money out the checking account and buy it? It would have been half that price, you know. You're paying interest. Well, I'll be dead anyway. I go, yeah, then I got to pay for the motherfucker. You know?
Trying to be a big shot.
Well, no, I says, yeah, he says, well, I'll die anyway, so, you know, it's not costing me as much now. I go, yeah, then I'll have to pay the fucker off, you know.
Well, I will become. I don't know when you're getting back to the Philippines, but JB, I got 1 box left to fill up. I've got some Amazon.
What
coming.
you have inside of your box, brother? Don't tell me you have coffee, sugar.
No, none of that stuff. I got all the stuff that they don't have.
What you got it in your box?
I got well for the American food. I got peaches and oatmeal and grits.
Wow, oatmeal.
Yeah, you know the same one you get at SNR or Robinsons for like $15. It only costs $1.80 something in Walmart.
What it is?
It's maple and brown sugar oatmeal in the little packets.
Wow.
Yeah,
You just dump them in there, put a little hot water in there, stir it up. Wait a minute, it's got everything else you need but butter.
or you can put it in the microwave too.
So you
That's
get
what
them
I-
cheaper there than here in the Philippines?
Say again?
So they are much cheaper there than here?
Oh hell yeah!
Wow.
You go to Robinsons and try to get that quicker oatmeal and brown sugar and maple. It'd be like $12 a box.
Wow. So
That's
That's
my
good
daughter's
then.
nickname. That's my daughter's nickname. We call her oatmeal.
Oatmeal.
That's all-
That's cute.
That's all she would eat breakfast time. I used to like my favorite breakfast is wheat toast with peanut butter and bananas.
Sweet tooth.
well, that's my favorite too. That's oatmeal, instant oatmeal.
My favorite breakfast would have to be grits and eggs.
I like grits, but I have to put grape jelly in my grits.
What in the hell?
Yep, butter and grape jelly, man. Throw it in and try it sometime. See what
Butter
you-
in it?
butter and some grape jelly, man. Try it.
The Concord.
Yeah, any kind of grape jelly, or you can even use strawberry. It doesn't matter. Just some butter and jelly.
Something sweet.
I used to hit the Waffle Houses when I go down south, man, and I tell them, yeah, I need some jelly to put in my grits. You know?
They look at you crazy.
There's only one place in Chicago where you can actually get real grits, and that's at the
Why
right
not try
time.
it and let me know how it tastes?
What?
Try it and let me know how it tastes.
I'm not trying. I ain't putting no jelly in my grits.
What do you put in your grits?
Nothing but salt and butter.
Just butter and salt. Huh?
Butter and salt.
Put the butter and put some grape jelly in there and try it. See what you think.
Hell to the no.
It's time for you to try so we know how it
Just-
tastes that Philip Janik eating.
Just don't put any baking soda in there unless you want to carry a lighter around with you and light them because you'll be
Hey,
doing.
JB,
you'll be
you
doing-
hear, Phil? That's like telling me to put ketchup in my Senegal. Are you crazy?
You'll be utot man instead of
I ain't gonna be
professor.
the whole dude. I ain't gonna be doing it.
Well, you put the baking soda, you'll be utot man. I am
No,
utot
Well, you
man.
will keep on farting, huh?
I ain't gonna
Remember
find
what-
no time.
Yeah.
No time. No utu.
Remember
No.
when Howard Stern hosted that Tony Award show or whatever, and he came out as Fart Man, and he lit his ass and went flying up in the air and shit. It was hilarious. Utot man.
And that's why Howard Stern is down where he's at now.
Yeah, well, he's got a big Sirius. He's still on what, Sirius Radio, I think.
Yeah, out of accent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even listen to him no more. Mm-mm.
Andrew says JB only has corn dogs.
What is
Yeah,
corn
yeah.
dog?
It's a
That's the
hot
hot
dog on thick with cornmeal, and you deep fry it.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
like maize around the outside of the hot dog.
I can't eat any more of those kind of food.
I
I
would
eat-
think that the Philippines would have tamales because of all the Spanish influence and stuff, you know, and they brought a bunch of
Tamales?
Mexicans. Yeah, but you can't get them. The only place you can get them is in Mindanao, and they call them something else.
I
and they
don't see
have,
them here around. Maybe in
No,
Manila they do.
in Bukidnon, you can get them, but
Oh,
they're
I
they,
Don't see
they
it.
steam it. They steam it in the corn husk. It's called something else. It's not tamales. They call it
No.
something else. They don't have any meat in it. They just put the mungo inside there. That's it, just the beans. You know?
Mungo bean?
Yeah, they make tamales with the mungos. That's it.
Chickpea
I
too.
don't see them here.
I'll tell you the best food, JB. You've been here. Hey, you've been to Vietnam, ain't it?
Yes.
Yeah, the best food. I'll be honest. I know you're Panay, but rate the food between the Philippines and Vietnam. Who's got the better food? Come on, be honest now. Don't
Oh,
lie.
I prefer Vietnam myself.
Yeah, I mean they got the best food here. They got the best.
I'm Filipino, but I prefer Vietnam food than our
I-
food.
Bought a sandwich 2 days ago from the lady at the corner. I won't buy street food in the Philippines because they let it set out for 3 days at a time. But I bought this sandwich. She put the three of the pork sausage things inside there about the size of the soy patties they put in the falafel. She put
Yeah.
the 3 pork sausage patties in there with 2 eggs, 2 full fried eggs, and the vegetables and everything. And it cost me $1 freaking dollar, man. It's like a
Yeah,
Subway
you're
sandwich.
amazed you're really amazed in Vietnam, brother Ronald. You should try to go there. I love Vietnam myself.
I'm in
I-
Vietnam. I'm in
I get
Vietnam.
my
as well.
I
I'm
mean
amazed.
Ronald. I mean Ronald. I'm talking about
Yeah, I'll
Ronald.
get my chance. I'll be in the region.
Yeah,
I-
Vietnam is even the street food. I don't really like Philippine street food, but when it comes to Vietnam, I can they're eating because they are cooking it in front of you, and it's totally different compared to street food in the Philippines.
Yeah, you
I
know
would-
it's fresh.
I want
You
to
know
try
it's
that Korean street food. Oh man.
They got it here. They got it here. They got Korean barbecues every other corner where I'm at because I'm in
Yeah,
Koreatown.
their barbecue is full of
Yeah,
herbs.
Koreatown.
I'm in District 7, Saigon. You got District 1, District 2. District 2 is more like more like expats and Japanese and stuff. I'm in District 7. That's like mostly Koreans because see they can come here for 6 months during that ASEAN. So they can come here for 6 months without a visa, fly home for 1 day, come right back. So what they do is they start businesses and shit here, man. So this is Korea.
Well, we don't have no Korean street food in Angel.
I only
Yeah.
stayed in Hanoi when I went there, Philip.
Oh, Hanoi in the summertime is okay. In the wintertime, it gets a little too cold.
I remember seeing one of your videos, Phil. You was up in that apartment.
What, in Bangkok? When I was in Bangkok in the condo?
No, you was in Vietnam.
Okay, that's probably up in the mountains then in Dalat.
Yeah,
Or either that or the 5-star. When I first got here the first time, I went to that 5-star hotel and stayed for like 10 days. Man,
I'm
that
not
cost me some money to stay there. I'm paying right now for this room I got here. It's a little condo hotel. They got a fridge, microwave, nice bathroom. I got a balcony. I'm sitting by right now smoking my cigarette. I got a big ass bed. And
Have
they
you
changed-
tried to go to do a cruise ship?
Nah, cruise ships, no. Just a bunch of old women playing
It
bingo.
is nice. You should try to stay like maybe overnight or 2 nights.
Well, if you want to buy me a cruise, we'll go on a cruise together.
I did once. It is nice stay in the boat for
No,
1 night.
So the weirdest place I've been so far in Vietnam is up in Mac Chau on the Laotian border. And I went on that glass bridge. It's the world's largest glass bridge. It's called Bac Long, right? It's like people get on there. You got to pay 25 USD to go on the thing, and people will walk about maybe 10 meters out, and they got to turn around and go back because they're looking straight down.
they freaking out.
Freaking out. Yeah, they got vertigo. They can't handle it, man.
I seen them fools.
They think the glass bridge is gonna. It's the longest one in the world. It's called the Bac Long, the White Dragon Bridge.
JB, you should see him. Grown man, he there crawling.
Crawling on his hands and knees, to get off the freaking bridge. Yep. You know what they do? You know what they do? Every morning they take towels on their feet and they clean the bridge with the towels. They like slide across the bridge with the towels to clean the bridge. You know, make it crystal clear. You know.
Oh wow!
That's why it cost me like 25 euros. Actually, it was $26.50. It cost me on there.
They be freaking out. I'm like,
So are you staying in hotel, Philip, or a B&B?
I'm in a condo hotel right now. I'm not in a hostel.
Condo.
I'm in a condo
okay.
hotel. It's like a small studio apartment with
Yeah.
a fridge, microwave, bathroom. But what it is it's like a condo hotel because if I want, they'll give me clean towels today. All I gotta do is put the sign on the door, man. They'll come make the room up, bring the clean towels, you know, mop the fucking floors and shit. I always put the sign out, don't disturb. You know, I tell them every 3 days.
D&D.
Well, they give me 2 big ass bath towels. Like I can't use the same towel after I take a shower after it dries out. I mean, they give me 2, you know. So for 3 days, I'm good, man.
Cool. But when I went there in Vietnam, I stayed in B&B.
Nah, Airbnb, too much money, man. You're my yaman. I'm paying $10.
I got a cheap one in Hanoi, which is, you know, in the middle of the city, which is like, you know, the squatter area, something like that in the Philippines, something like that. But it is nice day.
I'm in the rich Korean neighborhood, and I'm paying only $10.50 USD per day. So for a month and a half, I only paid $560 for a month and a half for this place.
Ain't bad.
I got a massage parlor right next door. It's great.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
I just have to resist temptation, man. If I was going, it's $40 a massage, man. If I was going there 3 times a day, it cost me $120 a day, man. I gotta limit myself to twice a week, you know.
How long you plan on staying in Vietnam?
I got my flights already booked. I had it paid for a month. I had it paid for when I left the Philippines. So it's been over a month that I had it paid for. I paid for Asia, all Nippon Airways. I always use
What are you
Japan.
trying to do? You stay there, and then when your visa expired here in the Philippines, then you move back to Vietnam. Something
What
like
I did,
that.
I came to Vietnam first. I stayed here for a couple months. Then I went to the Philippines. I only stayed 27 days. So I didn't have to pay any visa fees there. Then I came back to Vietnam for a $25 visa, which gave me another 90 days here.
Yeah,
So
that's the difference between Vietnam and Philippines, right? Because you need to get a visa to Vietnam, but here in the Philippines, you need a visa.
Yeah, but you apply online and it's only for 90 days if you want to stay and not go in and out, in and out. Like if I want to cross to Laos and come back, I got to buy another visa, right? You can pay
Yeah.
for a multiple entry visa, which means you can leave and come back and leave and come back.
Oh,
For-
okay. I didn't know that you guys can
for-
apply that multiple.
that's $50. But if
I
you're not
see.
leaving, and you're only staying for 90 days, it's only $25. So figure out if you're a retirement visa. Say you wanted to retire here. Okay, you could rent yourself an apartment up in Dalat, which is up in the mountains where it's nice and cool. You don't need air con and shit. It's like maybe 78, and right now it's probably 82, 83. It's like
So what
Baguio.
you guys plan actually? Let me change the topic. What you guys plan, especially you, brother Ronald? Are you planning to apply your retirement visa here in the
Yeah,
Philippines?
of course. I'm getting my SRV.
Yeah. So what I know, I heard someone said like kids, you need to have a bank insurance like 50,000.
1,500.
50.
1,500. He's a military veteran too. It's only 1,500, right?
No, 50,000. He said.
No,
US
no, no.
No. If
That's
you're
fine.
over 55, it's $1,500 for the deposit in any Filipino bank like Banco de Oro or whatever, right? You put
Yeah.
1,500 in the bank, then you have to have your papers that prove that you can support yourself. Like I have the document from the VA that says what my pension is. I have to have that apostilled now. Before it was easier. Now you got to have the shit apostilled. Okay, you got to have your birth certificate. You got to have your NBI clearance, or you have to have an FBI clearance from the United States. Get all that paperwork done. That cost about another $1,499. So basically, about $3,000 in total is all it
Yeah.
costs.
That's it.
So what will happen to that? The bank insurance. Are you able to touch that while?
No,
Yeah.
you have to. Yeah, no, the 1,500 you have to leave in there. Now, if you do the 50,000 one when you're younger, that I think you can buy a condo with that money, but you have to.
What if you don't need to get a bank insurance and you just buy a condo or something? Is that okay or no?
No, you still have to put the money in the bank. It has to come to the
Oh,
bank.
I
Phil, Phil, I thought that 1,500 was in there for your insurance if shit goes sideways and you can get up out of there.
Well, you can take it out whenever you want, but then you got to leave. If you take
Yeah,
it out,
yeah,
you got to leave.
It
It
ain't
costs
stop-
you. It costs you $10 a year to renew that. Every
Yep.
year it's only $10.
That's it.
Yep, $10 a year. And I was gonna stay there instead of coming here, but you know their visa is the first 60 days. You only pay for the monthly visa, right? But then after 60 days, you have to buy that ARC card, right? And then shit, that was gonna cost me $280. So if you're gonna go there for just 3 months, why would you need an ARC card? See, they do that because they know a
Yeah,
lot of
it's like
Americans and a
spending
lot
your
of foreigners. Well, a lot of foreigners come there, a lot of Americans come there, and they want you to get that ARC card. Why don't they make it 90 days? That way you can at least stay 3 months and then leave, you know? So I said, fuck this. I'm not spending $280 to live in Manila for another month. I said, I'll come back to the Vietnam for $25, you know?
Yeah, you still gotta wind up. If you decide to stay, you still gotta get that ACRI card.
Yeah, after 60 days. I never stay over 30 days. I never paid them shit yet.
Well, I
free
live
visa.
there now, Phil. I mean, I moved there last May. I gotta do it.
Okay, so while you're there, you have to go. You get your first 30 days free when you go back, right?
When I get back, so I'm going to go right there to Amiga and get it kicked in right as soon as I get back.
Well, you can get since you already had one. You can get a 6 month, right?
No, I was only there for 2 months and I extended one on that 30 days. I left.
Yeah. And you had to pay what, 15,000 pesos for the fucking ARC card?
No. I didn't start the ACR card yet. I mean the SRV. I was only there on recon.
No, I'm talking. Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about the ARC card. After 60 days, they make you apply for that.
Yeah.
Fucking card.
You got it.
That adds up with the express lane fees and all that shit. Comes out to about 15,000 pesos.
Right, but if I go to this place where the colonel goes, I go with the colonel. The colonel said, just go here to Amiga, and if I get back there in July, August, early August, or 1st of August, I'm just going to go down to Amiga and get it started. I'll extend, for another 30 days.
Since you extended once, right now they'll let you do what, a 6 month extension or a 3 month extension or what?
No,
So they
because
give an
the time
extension?
it's been a year.
Oh, you got to restart it every time you go back. Okay,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
got it.
yeah. It's been a year since I'm coming back. I left in July and I'm coming back in July.
Well, see, once you get that SRV, you don't have to do none of that shit. You can fly out whenever you want and fly in whenever you want, but you got to pay
That's
that
right.
$10 a year.
That's right. Because
The
I
only,
ain't.
the only reason I don't get the retirement visa is because I've been there on what three times recons, not counting the service when I was there in the service shit. But since
Mhm.
then, since the past 3 years, I've been there 3 times. Each time I only stayed less than a month, right, to recon. And I
You just
went to
a nomad. You can't settle. You a nomad.
well, the last time I was there, I stayed in Makati the whole time. The time
Ooh.
before that, I went down to Siargao. I went to Coron. I went to Iloilo, Bacolod, because I took that series bus out of Manila, which takes you on the ferry all the way over to Iloilo, and then you take the ferry from Iloilo to Bacolod. And I was gonna visit old Ed down there. I was gonna visit Ed, the one that comes on Big Kev's channel, but his wife was in the hospital. I said, nah, I don't want to bug him now. So I went to Siargao to the Mad Monkey to the hostel.
Oh, so
Well,
you've been in Siargao already?
yeah, I was at the Mad Monkey. I stayed at the Mad Monkey
How
for
was
about.
it? Do you like Siargao?
It was okay. It was okay. The backpacking women were really cute.
I see. That is one place I want to visit here in the Philippines. Siargao is the only
I want to
place.
go to. I want to go to Siquijor. This next time I go back, when I come back in September, I want to go down to. I've never been to Duma yet. I always avoided that fucking place. I
Nice.
want to go. I want to go up in the mountains in Duma and see what I can find up there for like rentals, and then I want to go with the ferry from there to Cagayan de Oro, and then go up to Bukidnon to Malaybalay, and check out
Wow.
Malaybalay.
I gotta go.
It's cooler there.
Mhm.
Where you plan on going, brothers? Just only Angeles City?
No, I'm going to go all the way up to the Nugget. I'm going down to Butuan. I'm going to hang out in Surigao. I'm going to go down to Bataan. I got some friends down in there. I want to go to Batangas.
Bataan is nice. I've been to Bataan as well myself.
I want to go down there. Got to go back down to, you know. I got to go down to Tagaytay. I got to go back down there.
You gonna go to Tagaytay?
Yeah, I got to go back down there.
All right, cool. I hope
See,
I
when I-
will be still here.
When I go there, I stay in hostels and shit because it's cheaper, and you get to meet the backpacker chicks. You know, that's why.
Oh,
Oh,
I hang out.
in Siargao, you mean? Where did you stay when you went to Siargao?
That's the Mad Monkey.
Ah, okay.
Oh, I got to go to Room Bloom.
Brum, brum. Well, are you planning on staying long here, brother?
I live there.
You will gonna live here?
All my stuff is there.
Cool. Well, are you planning to get a car or just a motorbike?
I'm not getting on no ass rocket. I'll get a car.
Okay, cool.
I know how to get. I know how to get an ass rocket now and get the paperwork right away. You don't have
Oh,
to.
you
You
do?
don't
I
have to
don't
wait.
know. I don't
You don't
even
have-
think on buying a car. I prefer bike because it's
Yeah.
much easier for the parking, you know?
Yeah, and the gas.
Yeah. The gas as well. It's cheaper. Plus it's very easy to find a parking.
In Vietnam, you don't need it. In Vietnam, you don't need a car. You don't need a bike. You don't need shit. You just call up Grab, and you
Yeah,
can go
it's-
anywhere. You can go anywhere in Saigon for like $2 on the back of a motorcycle. In Dalat, it won't cost you more than. It's less than $1 to get anywhere in the city.
The last time I was on the side of a motorcycle, it was the night I was leaving, or the night before I was leaving. And Will's big ass, he didn't want to sit outside because he's just huge. So I said, because we tried to get in there one time. We both jammed up in the trike. I said, you sit on the trike.
Fat. You're slim. You should be.
Yeah, I'm
doing
slim, but
maybe-
he's big. I mean, he's like this. So I'm like, you get in the trike. I'll sit. I'm hanging on the edge of the trike. My damn feet, my Adidas is coming this close to the next car going by. I'll never
Well,
get.
now in Manila, they got that Angkas. You got Angkas. which
Yes,
is-
the Angkas, the motorbike. All you have to do
Joy-
is to book and come and pick you up.
Joyride. They got
Yeah,
Joyride.
Joyride and Angkas. Yes.
You use the app. You call them up. They come get you. You just jump on the back of the scooter. It's not a trike. You just jump right on the back of the scooter. Put the
I'm
helmet
not
on.
jumping on nothing with two wheels. No.
Yeah, that's 2 wheels. That's the easiest way. They weave through the traffic. You know, you
Yeah,
get
that
off the way.
We
I'm
don't
not
have
as young
Jeep
as I
anymore,
look.
brother, here.
No.
I mean, the Jeep is out.
Well,
I
look at
mean,
me,
they
man. Look
phased
at that.
out.
I'm not a spring chicken, man, and I can do it. What the hell?
But you crazy. I ain't crazy. Shit.
Of course, I'm born,
But it's much
man.
easier now, brother Ronald, to get the Angkas. You get to where you want to go faster than taking a car or a taxi.
Well, I hope the driver ain't had a couple of San Mig lights or some shit.
No.
No,
Only-
because they're working to a company that they are not allowed to drink.
Only the barangay police drink when they're working. I was sitting on the steps of the hostel with the security guard. The one I got that 10,000 hits on that Filipino. It's called Wala Silang Pakialam. I put up the short. I got 10,000 hits in one day. They're sitting there looking at their phones and they're not working. I was sitting there and the barangay police came up and they said, "Hey, can we get free beers?" They were wanting free beers from the freaking security guard.
Wow.
And I
It's
noticed
electric
when the garbage men come by too in the mornings. I was sitting out there drinking my coffee. They give them like packages of rice. They have to pay the garbage men in the Philippines to pick up the freaking garbage. They're
Yeah.
actually giving them food to pick up the garbage.
Give and take.
Shari, you still here? Happy Papi. Well, guys, since it's 2 hours now, we'll end the live stream, all right?
Yeah, and you got a top on. You know you're not naked today, like you were the other day.
Yes. Maybe next time.
We need some more. We need some more beach videos, but without the one piece. You know. We need some more
Well,
beach-
I have a lot of things around here to have it done until the harvesting season is over.
All
You
right.
want to
And
laugh? You want to laugh? I tell you what you do is watch that last Harriet's live stream. This guy Clive
Terry?
came on there.
Is it Terry live stream?
No, Harriet, the girl that sings, the Filipino. old lady that
Harriet.
sings.
So is Harriet do you wanna drop her channel?
It's just Harriet. That's it. Just type her
Happy
in, she
Papi,
look.
can you drop Harriet channel, please?
But the last live stream, this guy came on there. His name's Clive, and he told the story about going to meet his LDR in the Philippines. We were all laughing at him. She was fucking clapping her hands like a seal falling back.
I
in the
didn't
chair.
know that Harriet is doing a live stream these days.
No, she only does every now and then. But this was funny as heck. It was funny as heck because he said he paid 10,000 pesos for his taxi ride, man. We were laughing. I was laughing so freaking hard, man. I was laughing so hard. I said, man, I got to my hotel. I said, they let me check in free. I got to my hotel for 350 pesos. I said, I got to check in early. I said, and within 15 minutes, I was propositioned by 2 hookers for 2,000 pesos, man. I go, and you paid 10,000 just to get to the hotel where your LDR was going to be.
Well, JB, it's good seeing you again. You know,
Good to
I've
have
been
you here,
learning.
brother, as well, and Philip. All right. Thank you guys for your time. Okay, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat for the kids.
Good,
Well,
good,
you
seeing
know-
you, good seeing you again, Professor, man.
Bye bye,
Cut your
everyone.
bill up.
Thank you,
Ciao.
guys. I love you all. Bye bye for now. See you next
Ciao.
time. Okay. Babush.
Thank you.